Chase was born in September 2012, completely healthy. So when he was about 6 months old, we noticed his head was dropping, and we did finally find out that he was having seizures. He has infantile spasms or West syndrome, which is a very rare form of epilepsy. He was immediately hospitalized, and we started these ACTH injections, which are very dangerous, but the last medication that could possibly work to stop this. Suddenly his EEGs were completely clear. His development has just skyrocketed, and he is one of the lucky ones. I don't think they've ever seen this great of an outcome.
Through Tammy's whole ordeal with her son, you know what, this would be a perfect fit for this program. I think it would mean a lot to her to be able to pay it back to someone knowing what she had been through in the past year or so.
When Jill came to me, I knew who I would pay it forward to right away. Chase has works with several therapists to address his developmental issues, and they had connected me with another family in the area whose son was diagnosed.
When he was born, he was moving all of his extremities. He was doing everything they would have expected a normal newborn to be doing. Something just didn't seem quite right, and the nurse goes, you know, I've noticed that his eye kind of twitches a lot. I wonder if he's having a seizure. So they called the EEG tech in, and sure enough found out that Jacob was having multiple grand mal seizures. In the process of then trying to figure out why a not 24-hour-old child is having seizures, they did an MRI. And they discovered in the MRI that Jacob had a massive right-sided stroke. Things were going well. He hadn't had any seizures after that first 24 hours until Thanksgiving weekend. And that was when we first saw Jacob's first spasms. One of the characteristics of infantile spasms is a lack of development or stoppage of development. So we feel very fortunate that Jacob is doing as well as he's doing, considering he had those spasms for 6 months. Every time he has a jerk or has a certain movement or a blank stare, you kind of pause and hold your breath and see if it stops, or you call his name to see if you can get his attention, or and you kind of just hope that he's just tired or that he's concentrating on something, but then he smiles at you and he melts your heart.
Oh my gosh, his brown eyes melt my heart.
And a lot of people will look at Jacob and don't even realize there's anything wrong with him. Because he has kind of compensated and just has adapted his world so well. Tammy never told us really what was going on. She had texted me and said, I need to know your address. It's for something really neat, and you're gonna, it's really something really exciting. I can't wait to share it with you. And that's all she told me, and I didn't think anything of it.
I had attached the check to a teddy bear. They had no idea, why I was stopping by. When I walked in and told them, they were in complete shock, first of all, but then they were in tears.
When we got Jacob's diagnosis of a stroke, of course, that was a very devastating moment for us as parents, because you have all these hopes and dreams for your kids. We had, hey you, we had made the commitment that we would do whatever it would take for Jacob. We would do whatever we needed to do for Jacob to have the best life that he can have, whatever that might be.
For me, what I hear Carla saying is that, the pay it forward is for people that are doing something extraordinary, and we're just doing what we have to do.
It's one of those things that Jacob has normal 2-year-old toddler tantrums, and we kind of laugh. Okay, that's developmentally normal, but of all things that are developmentally normal, why are we having to deal with tantrums? We celebrate little things with Jacob.
Triumphs.
We celebrate little triumphs. It's little things like, daycare saying now today that he took 2 steps by himself. Wow. Jacob's over 2 years old and he's not walking yet, and those little things are huge.
And we're honored to be recipients. There's no question about that. We're very, very honored. And we think I'm speaking for the both of us, but I think it's a pretty special thing that you guys do.
I have never felt so great giving someone something, and I feel guilty for saying that because it's not my money, but it was the best feeling. It also motivated my husband and I to pay it forward. So we starting this year, are contributing to different organizations that help with epilepsy because of this. It really made an impact on us and our family.
Can you say bye-bye?
And how about, can you blow a kiss?